in the back if y'all are ready. Everybody ready, cameras? Coach, if you'll give us an opening statement, then we'll open it up for questions and answers. If you ask a question, please raise your hand. I'll point to you, give your name and affiliation. Thank you. Coach, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, congratulations to Clemson. Really good win for them. I thought we competed. I thought we played hard. I thought we showed flashes. We had opportunities. We didn't cash in. I thought, McGovern threw the ball incredibly well for them. For us, it was a really electric atmosphere. We don't get the opportunity to play in that very often, so it was really cool for us to get the experience here. Hoping we get to bounce back tomorrow, maybe get to do it again down the road. But I think that's it for me. So.
All right. Do we have any questions? Please raise your hand. We'll go here in the back first.
Hey, I'm Bradley with D1 Baseball. Quality start tonight, 9 strikeouts. What was it like pitching in this environment, and what was working for you?
It was really a really good experience. It was awesome. I loved it, and my fastball was working and my slider down was working good, so that was going well.
Raise your hand if you have a question. We'll go in the front here, and then we'll go to the back. Go to the front.
Yes, Faxon Childress, 105.5 The Roar. Scott, can you talk a little bit about the emotions hitting that game-time blast in the 8th inning? Obviously, you're fired up with your teammates out in the dugout, and a great moment for you guys.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, it's a fun environment to play in, and to put us in a situation like that and opportunity to win was huge. And I think I showed enough emotion. I try not to show as much emotion as I did, but it was big. It was a big swing, and it put us in a good opportunity to win, which we ultimately didn't do. But just put us in a good time to win, and felt like it was a big swing for the team.
All right, let's go in the back here, and then we'll go back to the front.
David with TigerNet.com and Coach and players too. You've proven you can play with the big boys. Beat NC State, you're very competitive tonight. How quickly do you turn the page to Kentucky, and then how, confident are you heading into that game?
I think we're always confident. I think you kind of saw that tonight. Our guys play with an edge. They play with a chip. That's something I really appreciate about this group, because a lot of these guys have been overlooked. I mean, obviously, Amp, in my opinion, is one of the best pitchers in the country. Scott Newman's one of the best center fielders in the country. Obviously, we have a lot of really good players, and I don't think we're afraid of any challenge. We don't back down from whoever we're playing. For us, it's all about just going out and playing ball. And to me, if we go out and play to the best of our ability, we can compete with anybody in the country. I think we've shown that time and time again this year. But for us, we knew when you get put in a regional with West Virginia, Kentucky, and Clemson, you're like, all right, well, we're playing a bunch of P4s. So, we know we got to bring it every day. And tonight was not. I didn't feel like we didn't bring it. We just didn't cash in on some opportunities that we had. But for us, I think we rise to the occasion and accept the challenges ahead. So excited to play Kentucky tomorrow, and we'll be ready to go.
All right, let's go to the front, and then we'll go to row 2 and then row 3.
Will Vanderbilt with Clemson Insider. Amp, I wanted to ask you, facing Cam Canarella, how do you face that challenge, and just what kind of different hitter is he compared to some of the guys you face?
He makes a lot of contact, and it's obviously he made contact with that double he hit to put him ahead. But I try to go in on him, and I miss, and that's what happens. But he's just a tough hitter.
All right, let's go to the second row and then to the third row.
Coach Phil Kornblut, Sports Talk Media Network. You guys are up 2-0. You got the bases loaded, nobody out. Looks like you could have really turned the game in your favor, and McGovern comes in and shuts you down there. That inning, what did you see during those 3 at-bats, and what did he do against you guys?
His pitch ability is off the charts. I knew it was a tough matchup for us. We faced him earlier this year when we played him at Floor Field, and I thought he threw the ball well that night as well. So I think his opponent batting average against right now is like 148 or something like that. So obviously he doesn't get hit very often, and for us it was try to move the baseball. Unfortunately, we didn't do that for 2 ABs. I thought Scott put a really good swing on the ball to left field, and they made a really good play on it to kind of bail him out of that inning. But for us, we got to try to move the baseball in that situation. I'd take my chances with 3, 4, 5 up at any time. Those guys have come up big for us all year long. So just unfortunate that tonight wasn't the case.
Let's go to row 3.
Chris Anderson, Tigers. Coming back to you tonight for about 4.5 innings, you were stellar, able to keep the hitters off guard. First time you saw this team earlier this year over at Floor Field to now, when you found out that you were going to be facing again in this region, what was your preparation like, and is there anything that you saw on film from the hitters that that prepped you for keeping them off balance tonight?
Yeah, I was really excited when the coach told me I was getting the ball again against him because I did well against him at Floor Field. And I did go back and watch the film of the game I pitched and just looked at my body language and everything, but there was nothing on the hitter side that I noticed very well. I just wanted to come in and do the same thing I did at Floor Field.
All right, any other questions? Thank you very much, gentlemen. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good luck.